Welcome to Words of Wisdom and Guidance. It is the weekend. We are here. I actually did pick up a feather today at the yard. It was just there, just lying there ready for me to pick up. And I thought about that and I've left it downstairs. But anyway, I've had a good day. How has your day been? I'm sitting here a little bit with some tens on my back at the minute because I was strumming, doing my garden, and I think I must have tweaked a muscle or something in my back. It's a bit of a weakness. Came about from sitting for hours and hours and hours during COVID on the computer. And it just like literally now that muscle sort of just gets a tweak and it doesn't like it. And then it really, moans at me. So I tried to go for my walk and then that didn't really help. So I've put the tens on my back now. So I've got it going. So if you see me sort of reaching behind me, switching it down or switching it off or whatever as we go along, you know what I'm doing. Anyway, let's get into it. Let's see what our guidance is. Let's see what our guidance is for today. We're nearly at the end, aren't we? The end of the month. Crazy, I know, but we are here. You have to give to receive. Never give up hope. You have to give to receive. Greatness comes from ordinary beings. No, greatness comes from ordinary beginnings. Interesting. Now, what are you envisioning? What is your vision? What are you thinking of? Yesterday I talked to you about my imagination and I'm still in there. I'm still going with the flow. I'm still having conversations I need to have. I'm still clearing out things that I need to clear out. And I'm doing it with an open heart and really visualizing a very different scenario. So you have to give to receive. Is this true? Well, I think we need to clarify. It depends on what you give. Although having said that, it doesn't really matter, because if you're giving out negative impressions or negative thoughts or negative words, you're going to get that received, aren't you? So think about what it is that you're giving to receive, not for expectation purposes, but just so that you're checking in with yourself right now. You're not going back down into some sort of negative thought process. And I'm very aware of that right now because I'm really digging deep into things that I've detached from for a long number of months and weeks. And I'm now allowing it back into my energy. Full moon affirmations. I honor endings. I create space for new beginnings. I honor my past, but I do not give it the power to control my future. No. So really be mindful of, you have to give to receive, but be mindful of what it is that you are doing when you are giving. Okay. I am safe to surrender. We have to surrender right now to allow for the universe to give back to us. I choose alignment over attachment, and that is my key right now. I'm in alignment with me, union with myself, being in alignment with spirit, with universe, making sure I'm in alignment with the energy every time it comes around and presents itself in a way that is a surrender energy. There's no expectations. There's no thought process to it. I'm just staying focused on what it is that I want. I no longer chase what isn't chasing me. Okay, so absolutely, that just comes back down to surrender. I am shedding the version of me that kept me small. Absolutely, you're in a very different mindset, mind frame right now. I embody my next level with confidence and ease. It's almost as if the universe is rigged in my favor. Can you trust that? Now, every day I am becoming the happiest, richest, healthiest, and most successful version of myself. So ask the universe, show me how good it gets. And it is done. Show me how good it gets, and it is done. Yeah? 3 times. Show me how good it gets, and it is done. So we are ready. We are ready to receive. So let us see what the cards are guiding us with today. We've got, of course, our Inner Temple Oracle, our Significator card, our card that really does show up for us what it is that we are being mindful of as we go through our weekend. Ready for the full moon, ready for this energy. This energy has already started to play a part. Definitely highlighting things. I'm definitely having that as down notes. So let's see what the guidance is for today, please. What is the guidance for today, please? Very interesting, very magical projections. Now, universe is holding up that mirror, okay? Or you should be holding up the mirror to yourself. And that's exactly where I'm at right now, projections. So are you projecting onto? And when I look back at my last conversations and my last scenarios, I think to myself, there must be something I should have learned. Now that I'm in a different place, what should I have learned? And was I projecting something? Because I had still healing to do. And I tell you, I can confirm it's a yes. So this is interesting. We have never had this card, I don't think, come out at all. And projections as well. You know, when we think about the full moon and release, I'm sure that's going to be a very important part of projections. Right, let's just have a look at projections then. What does it mean? It's the soul inquiry. Those people who trigger something in us hold up a mirror to what's within ourselves. Projection is a defense mechanism whereby we mistake what's going on within us for what's happening in the world around us. Nevertheless, that which we avoid facing will show up in our lives as fate. Those feelings, behaviors, or beliefs that we choose not to explore, admit, name, or claim are projected onto those around us. This is why shadow work is crucial, as without it, that which is in the unconscious will continue to appear in the external world. So you have to give to receive. And I said, didn't I, be very mindful of what it is that you are giving, because that's what you'll receive. There's wisdom in the saying that when you're pointing your finger at someone else, turn it around and look back at yourself. Of course, it takes courage to do this, but it requires us to delve into the shadows of our psyche. But we'll find the gift of freedom there. We can be triggered by those who we despise as well as those we admire. Who frustrates or triggers you the most? Write it in the comments, because that way you are claiming. You are claiming this as an opportunity to release, to notice, to change. Yeah. What is it about this person that you can't stand or that you admire the most? How does this quality relate to the way you think about yourself? So think about who triggers you. Write it in your comment, write it down, making sure that you are making this dedication to this reading, to this guidance that we are being given today. And that really will open you up for this next stage, okay? This next scenario that universe wants us to be part of. Okay, all right, so we've also got on here our beautiful unicorn cards. They really have been talking to me quite a lot in the last couple of days, so I have been using them, and I feel like I think it's because we've had a lot of the crown chakra channeling. The crown chakra is very open, the lotus flower is open, and our unicorn magic sits above that, ready to help and guide and protect. And I feel like right now we have got a very strong connection with that magical opening, with that portal, the unicorn portal that is about change. And the unicorns are here to guide us and help us. So let us ask, what is our guidance, please, for today, over this weekend period before this full moon, please, Spirit, with the unicorns, the unicorn magic. Okay. Well, we've got the same ones that have just turned over straight away again. Go with the flow and stand in your power. Go with the flow and stand in your power. This card has triggered me, really has made me open up and allow things that I've been detached from, that I'd blocked, that I'd literally cut off because I needed to do the healing. And it was fear. Fear of going backwards, fear of making a mistake again, fear of hurting myself, fear of allowing my imagination, which is my channeling. And I realized I sit here every day and I channel quite happily. And I listen to this channeling and I send it out to you guys. So I really had this sort of, oh yes, stand in your power now. Okay, be passionate about your vision. Bring about a positive change to your vision. Change the vision. Make it positive. Make it seem right. Make it seem what you want it to seem. Because remember, what you give, you receive. And if you're giving out love and happiness and joy and excitement and beauty and whatever else you can think of, truth, you'll get that back because it's energy. And this is what we've learned to do. Go with the flow. You are being guided now to do so. This full moon is on its way. Go with the flow. Relax and trust and accept what is happening right now. Accept it. Anything else, please, Spirit, with the unicorn cards? Please. One card, maybe, or two, but let's be sensible. What else can you guide us with? Yeah. Okay, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Open your heart. Open your heart. And I know it might be really difficult to do, but it's really important right now. Love yourself and dare to be vulnerable. Vulnerability is power. So be vulnerable. Be vulnerable with yourself. Be vulnerable with your conversations. Be vulnerable with your image, with your vision. Let it happen for you. Let it happen for you. I am presence. We had this as well. I am that I am. This card keeps coming out as well. I am that I am. So this expands your stellar gateway. Let it happen for you. Open up this portal. Open your heart. Follow exactly what this energy wants you to do right now. Go with the flow. Crazy, isn't it? Right, Shaman's Dream cards have come out. Actually, before we do that, I'm going to just take 44. You might see the number 44, by the way. 44. I've seen 3 a lot. My threes have been very prevalent for me. Congratulations when you receive this card. It suggests that you are connecting with your monad, or I am presence, or preparing to do so. Your ascension path commences when you anchor and activate your 12 fifth dimensional chakras. Working with your unicorn accelerates your journey. So first ask it to illuminate your earth star chakra beneath your feet. Then be aware of its pure light moving up through your base, sacral, navel, solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, and crown causal and soul star chakras before igniting the golden orange chalice of your stellar gateway above your head. Your stellar gateway is in the charge of Archangel Metatron and is your link to your I am presence. Your original divine spark from source. It is directly connected to Nigele, the ascended aspect of Mars, which is the cosmic stellar gateway chakra, carrying peaceful spiritual warrior energy. When you tune into it, your unicorn brings you a download of peace and courage. Archangel Metatron's vast chalice is also connected to the great central sun, and millions of light codes are drawn into your stellar gateway from there. Your I Am presence uses them to support your soul and bring your happiness. The most potent I Am affirmation of all, I am that I am, enables you to embrace for a fraction of a second the light of your monad. Your guidance is to sit quietly and illuminate each chakra in turn with unicorn light, then connect through your stellar gateway to your I Am presence. So sit or stand quietly. Be aware of your stellar gateway chakra, a huge ball of golden orange light above your head. Ask Archangel Metatron to bring it down over you. Your unicorn lights it up. Sense it linking to your I Am presence, and know this is your accelerating your ascension journey. Know this is accelerating your ascension journey. Your affirmation is, I am that I am. I love that. I am that I am. So there we are. Go with the flow, stand in your power, open your heart, and really recognize that I am that I am. That is so beautiful. All right, so Shaman's Dreams. Let us have a look. Signs, synchronicities, dreams. And I said this the other day, right, when we use these cards. Sometimes our dream can come. It doesn't have to be when you're sleeping. You know, when you sort of drift off somewhere and you get this sort of imagery, or you get something that you know, that's what this is about. This is your higher self giving you information, the subconscious becoming conscious, if you like. So let us see what our Shaman's Dream Oracle is giving us as guidance for the weekend, please. We stand in our power, we go with the flow, we open our heart, and we allow that higher level of channeling to come from Archangel Metatron. I am that I am. Okay, projections are really important to recognize, you know. Isn't this interesting? Really, really interesting. Really interesting. Wow. Okay. Okay, really interesting. I'm going to leave that there. Right, these 4 have come out on top of the 4 unicorn cards. And very interesting, we have got the Vanishing Mirror. So again, another mirror. And it says ego sublimation. What is shattering here? Remember, it's a full moon, so there's a lot of release you can do. Very interesting. Stand in your power. Okay, ego sublimation. We have got the Netcaster. Preparations come to fruition. Okay, so go with the flow. It's interesting with the net as well. It's almost like you're catching something. Something is coming to you, and you are literally, preparations come to fruition. You're going to catch it. It's going to arrive for you. It's going to be easy for you to get hold of. We've also got, with Open Your Heart, Lost Compass, getting back to integrity. So this is like facing your true north, isn't it? This is like really knowing what it is that you want, integrity. And I feel like that's what I've been doing. I've been really very clear on my healing, on my recognizing what I needed to heal, and where I'm standing now in my power. Getting back to integrity, your values, your principles, who you are, having your boundaries, okay? And finally, we've got Cosmic Womb, the Divine Feminine. And I just said, getting back to your power. And that's exactly where we're at right now. as the divine feminine. And I said that when I started this reading nearly 20 minutes ago. I literally am feeling like I have stepped into my power. And that's really what we're talking about when we think about the divine feminine. Greatness comes from ordinary beginnings. You know, you work up to this level. And if you are in that, and I was just listening to a TikTok about this actually, funny enough. When you are here, what you want is the universe to align with your here. You want whoever's in your life to align with you are here. You've got to. So if someone's ready to do that, if friends, partners, lovers, whatever it might be, because you are not, you are standing in your power now. This is your power, divine feminine. And we finally have got diving into a task, a deep diver, number 10, a new beginning. Something is going to be presented to you. Now, it's a lovely card. You could see that you're going down into the depths, but there's light almost like following. It's almost like I'm okay to dive into it because I know I have got that power. I know I've got that light. I know I've got that protection. I know I've got that guidance. So when you are feeling the projection of something, if you're diving into it like I've been doing, it's very important to recognize that feeling, that emotion, ego sublimation. Get rid of it. Right, let's read. Let's see what our guidance says today. 58. Our ego, a vanishing mirror, letting go of self-centeredness, becoming a vessel of possibility. I love it. Do you ever wonder if your self-definition has become too rigid, too fixed around what you've come to learn, so that you contract your life into zones of safe versus unsafe? This here is okay, but over there, well, that might be too risky. Judgment, fear, self-righteousness, and overconfidence are only some of the traits that keep you from evolving. We are all products of our conditioning. So remember that this is part of the human experience, yet you are not meant to remain static. Seeking only what you expect, even if it appears ambitious, is still too narrow. So you go nowhere when you hesitate to move out of your comfort zone, when you focus too much on yourself. This way you become a servant of the ego. It edges God out, removing the magic of possibility. Imagine looking into a mirror and seeing only what you are now. If you can let your self-definition soften, moving beyond the veil to your potential, a magical emptiness exists where all things are possible. Look again. Who could you be? What would you see reflected if you allowed yourself to be other than how you define yourself now? And that's exactly what I've been doing. I'm having a conversation, and I'm changing that conversation to make it what I want it to be now, because I am ready now for a different scenario. So have the conversation with yourself. Nothing less is required of you now. In this moment, let go of who you are or who you think you are and allow a new you to emerge. You will recognize yourself as what you are, a partner in co-creation, in service to the divine. Doesn't it feel good? Absolutely does. So stand in your power. Stand in your power, my friend. That is so beautiful. Okay, deep diver number 10. Number 10. Embracing risks, new discoveries. So there we are. You see? You've got to do this now. It's easy to play in the shallows where the waters are clear and you can see all that glitters by your feet. Anyone can venture here. There is little risk, nothing to discover, no dark secret, nothing that you can't already perceive. The treasure has long been picked away, replaced by a gentle certainty. In the shallow river is safety and no surprises. Ah, but that's not who's calling you now. The deep diver invites you to take the plunge with him. You can't see the bottom, but you must swim into the dark depths to find the mystery that eludes you now. He knows where the pearls lie underneath the ancient sands. You are called to look beyond this surface of things for your answer. That's where your feelings are. That's why open your heart. Allow for the unicorn, I am that I am, to bring that energy through all your chakras, to keep you in alignment and balance, but to open them up. Allow for the energy, the emotional, the creativity, all to start to work into your heart space, then your throat for your communication, your intuition. Let your intuition propel you into the water, allowing your memories to swirl around you and your emotions to well up as you face the unknown. Your curiosity will be your greatest guide. You'll surely discover something wondrous to bring back to everyone who is wading by the shore. But only you will truly know the value of your discovery. Are you willing to do the work? Dive in, make the commitment to see it through, and you will be amazed. So, I've made my commitment. Have you made yours? Let's do it together. And your preparations are coming to fruition anyway, because we have Netcaster 42. A surprise, a result beyond your expectation. The netcaster arrives to tell you to stop praying for the fish. They have arrived, and it's time that you cast your net lest they swim away. Everything that you long for is within reach for you. But it has been so long since your prayers were answered that you've forgotten how to receive what is being offered to you. So don't project things, yeah? Really see things. Cast your net. Take the step that you have been planning for so long. Remember that the fish wait for no one, so time is of the essence. Heaven and earth are in perfect alignment for your victory. The stars are positioned for your success. The only one who can spoil the perfection of the moment is you. If you ask, do I really deserve this? You will sabotage the magic and shatter the crystalline flawlessness of the now. The netcaster can also arrive to bring you bad news, to tell you that you have been snared in someone's trap and must go free. Right now it feels comfortable enough, even as the net begins to tighten around you. Do not wait until it is suffocating you before realizing you must escape and run for your life. It is still early enough to exit gracefully. So bide your time until all of the conditions are right. Go to your place of stillness, of deep quiet. Dive in. Deep, deep. Yep. Ego sublimation. Shatter that mirror. Right now you are patient because you feel that things will go your way. Learn to be patient with the people and situations that are more challenging. So projection, if something triggers, what is that challenging you? How is it challenging you? Okay. And then we have number 35, the lost compass. Trusting intuition, finding the way home. When the lost compass appears, it is a sign that you need to find your way back home, back to your source and center, relying on your intuition to arrive there. Be wary of the signs telling you to turn here or there, or to avoid this or that person or situation, because the outward indicators are not reliable right now. So it's really about trusting yourself, standing in your power, remembering who you are. I am that I am. I am that I am. Open your heart. Go with the flow. Be careful not to believe all the advice you're receiving. Rely instead on your innate sense of direction and guidance, and you'll use your homing instinct to lead your truth. The lost compass has come to show you that you need to find new counselors. You are not getting the mentoring you need for your success. Who is that person you are looking up to as a model for what it means to be a woman or man? Well, we have the Divine Feminine card, so you are there. Love me or leave me. Make this your mantra. Love me or leave me. The lost compass is a blessing in disguise, because you sometimes have to lose your bearings and find yourself afresh to discover a new course. True north never changes. Trust. Reset your way to your heart compass. Open up your heart and trust your deepest feelings. Remember, you are not lost. You simply do not know where you are going right now. Lost is a state of mind. Not knowing where you are going is an opportunity to find a way to a new path. And we are doing that. We are the divine feminine. We are standing in this beautiful creativity. The cosmic womb is a reminder you're undergoing a beautiful process of birthing a new self into being. You don't know who or what it is yet, but you know it's full of life and love and passion and spirit. Absolutely. Do you know what? Since I made that decision like yesterday, I really have not stopped smiling. I'm really, really happy. Even a sore back doesn't stop me today smiling. It's so beautiful. It's the perfect expression of you, imbued with love incarnate and ignited by the vital spark received from the divine. If you've had a difficult time in recent memory, feeling dry and stagnant or lost or unsupported, this is changing now. You will feel newly inspired. So many ideas beckon for your attention. Know that you're safe to explore the expression of your rejuvenated creativity, releasing all judgment as your curiosity is piqued. You're in the most fertile cycle of your life right now, intuitively keen with a heart wide open, mindful that each step is in the direction of your dreams and desires is effortlessly supported by all the divine helpers in the unseen realms. So huge amount of support, very clear indication from Spirit. I'm absolutely blown away with these cards today. Absolutely. Can you trust in this process? You know, that's what it's all about, really. Let us just get our astro cards here, because we've got obviously the new moon coming up, and the stars today, they're not really doing a lot. The planets are not doing much, but from tomorrow onwards, there's going to be a lot of shifting again. We're going to that full moon in Capricorn. Let's see if we can get a little bit of confirmation from these beautiful cards. Oh, stunning. Okay. I am that I am. I feel like I want to put that on tattoo on myself. I might just write it on me. I am that I am. And here I am. Yes. Right, guidance please for the weekend to confirm. If you could confirm, deep dive. I take you diving into a task. What else can you confirm for us, please? Getting back to integrity. True north. Facing that true north. Oh, that's lovely. We've got the stag, the true leader. Anything else? Oh my goodness, Chiron. Now Chiron in the week. And we've got Sagittarius, dare to be free. That's me. Okay, so beautiful. What was this one that jumped straight across? The wise healer, ancient gifts, ancient wisdom, mind-heart connection. Wanted to come out. I said deep diver and it came out. So yeah. And also I put the cosmic womb, the divine feminine with the deep diver. So ancient wisdom, mind-heart connection, mental energy, nature lover, free spirit, healer, yang dominant, colorful. The wise healer, Orion. Look at that. That is so beautiful. Right, on top of Vanishing Mirror, we've got your time to shine. It is your time to shine. The Strength card. Extroverted, warm, sincere, big-hearted, optimistic. You know, it's your time to shine. Vanishing Mirror. Yes, let that ego go. Cutting the cord, Archangel Michael. He is definitely helping. He is in our protection at the minute. And he is cutting the cord. He's making sure that things are going to be changing. Taking your power back, Divine Feminine. And stay true to your values. Remember I said about integrity. Yeah. The Hierophant. Steadfast, loyal. Stay true, calm, patience. Stay true to your values. Stay true to who you are, stand in your power, and transforming pain into growth. That's what Chiron's all about. Very strong energy in the week. Chiron moved Orion. No, Chiron. The wounded healer, transforming pain into growth. It's almost like a key here. He gives you that opportunity to make that change. And he came out on top of this I am presence. So he has given you that strength now, turning that pain into growth. I've done it this week. I've done it in the last couple of days. And then open your heart, love yourself, dare to be vulnerable. The true leader, spiritual messenger, the higher heart chakra. Open your heart, higher heart chakra, the true leader, spiritual messenger, inner power, purity, guide, sacred, divine connection. So open your heart, higher heart chakra with the stag. Very, very good messages for today. And of course, then finally, dare to be free, Sagittarius, temperance, freedom. That is what this is about. This is that release. This is the way in which we want to start on a clean slate. Adventurous, free spirit, optimistic, wise. Okay, so really look at what it is that this means for you now. As you make those changes. That's what I've been sort of doing over these last couple of days myself. Having to really look at the picture and go, instead of ignoring it, instead of blocking it, I've said, well, give me the picture, let me redraw it, let me re-talk it. I've created all of this, so let me recreate it again. I'm here now. This is what I want now, because this is who I am now. Back then, I was someone very different. I needed those lessons, and I needed that healing. But now here, it's different lessons, different healing. I'm not the same person. So it's very good. And also, I think, you know, we sit in our balance as well, and our focus. So remember you have to give to receive. So be mindful of what you're giving, okay? And remain balanced and focus on what it is that you want. Open your heart. When you go from your heart center anyway, it's always with love and kindness. And that's what you will get back. So I hope that's helped you. I hope you've enjoyed the reading, the guidance today. Thank you, Spirit. Really very good guidance. And I will see you again real soon. Bye-bye.